The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Detroit in the building. Icewear, Vezzo in the building, my guy.
Thank God. What it do, my boy?
What's
How you
poppin',
feeling?
bro?
All is well.
You know, it's funny, because last time we saw each other was on Zoom, right?
Yeah.
But since then, like, what I love seeing about you, because, like, on Zoom, you're like, you know, one thing about me, right? I always give back to the city. I always show love to the city. I always give these upcoming artists, you know, you told me you did, like, free verses with a lot of upcoming artists, free videos. And, you know, it's one thing when somebody says that, but then when somebody continuously does that throughout their career and you see it visibly and it's not just like a, oh, it looks like, you know, he's just doing it just
PR talk.
Yeah, like you really be doing that.
Nah, I do. I think that shit important, bro. I ain't had it coming up. A lot of us ain't had it. Me, Babyface, Peasy, like, Side of Art, we ain't had it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important that we do that and we provide that for the artists that's coming up right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That shit go a long way, bro. Nigga remember that type of shit for the rest of their lives, bro. Like, even if it ain't a verse, sometimes it just take you letting the nigga know, like, bro, I see you. You hard. Keep going hard. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers watching you. That's just enough motivation to keep somebody to sticking to it. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, flat out. So.
I was going to say, like, do you also feel like because of that work that, like, y'all have done in that space, like, you know, giving out these verses, really connecting with, you know, the next new artist out of Detroit, do you feel like that there's a direct correlation to why the Detroit sound is at where it's at right now in such a high place too?
I think even if it wasn't for us doing that, it'd still be where it's at because there's so many artists. And everybody going hard. Everybody got like that hunger in them. Everybody moving like they independent, like got that independent grind. So even if we wasn't all working with each other, it'd still play out like that because that's having 40 people spending money daily, going hard daily, nonstop daily, pushing the exact same agenda. It's gonna work. It ain't no way around not working. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's funny because, like, what I started noticing, I don't know if you started noticing this too, but, like, I feel like I be telling people out in New York, because, you know, these waves in hip-hop always come, right? And I feel like the next wave that everybody's gonna get on soon is like the Detroit beats. Because I started noticing there's a lot of dope rappers out of Philly right now who I guess are quote unquote drill rappers, but they're rapping over Detroit type beats.
Yeah.
And I started peeping that. I'm like, okay, I think that this sound and what y'all have obviously been doing for a long time is growing and translating into places like you would never think like 5-6 years ago that a Philly rapper would be like making bread and being able to do what they do over a Detroit beat.
Detroit beat. Man, I remember years ago, bro, when I came to New York pushing my music and shit, like, at the time, too, like, I was probably one of the only rappers in Detroit. Like, it was just a few of us, and I was, like, the biggest, like, stupid big already in my market, like, the whole market up there. And I was playing my music down here, bro, coming to different labels and shit. They was looking at me crazy, like, man, what the fuck is this? Like, that shit sounded so terrible to them. That's because they didn't understand it. They couldn't understand it at the time. And, you know, it's just a good feeling that they realize it now. They respect it now, and they understand it now. But, like, a few years ago, that shit was the hardest shit ever, trying to get markets outside of Detroit to accept my music and accept that sound. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, by watching other people fuck with the music and fuck with our beats and all that, we still appreciate it because they still, again, they helping push that agenda.
Right.
And niggas ain't got to do that.
I was going to say, like, what do you feel like, because even, you know, artists like yourself and then, you know, newer artists like a Skilla Baby, coming up under Sada Baby, like, you obviously see how he's being received in a different way than when, you know, maybe you first came out. Because it's like people, like you said, the beats now are translating a lot different than they were 5-6 years ago. But what do you feel like now what do you feel like now is the reason why these beats are translating better? Do you think it's the content of the music? Do you just think it's time for the beats? Or
it's the content of the music. It's the content. That's the most important part. You know what I mean? It's the content without a doubt. And timing. Timing is everything. Like, it's folks that think I literally, like, I get looked at as a new artist. You know what I'm saying?
Which is crazy, by the way.
Yeah. But it's all love, though. You heard? So it's just the content and it's the timing. It's just that time, you know. The shit got to change up every now and then. It's going to do that. It's going to always do that. The next wave going to be another city. It's going to be another sound. It's going to be something else everybody want to fuck with and rap on. But that's just rap music. You know what I mean? We all share something, and we all try shit our different ways. Like Philly guys, they might rap on them beats they way. They got their own lingo. They got their own approach.
Right.
Detroit, we got our approach. New York got their approach, but it's the same beat. But you know, we just all trying this shit. And I don't know. I know for sure it's a content and a timing.
Right. I keep saying, I'm like, watch, like, there's going to be one, like, because, you know, we got the drill wave in New York right now, but, like, even with the drill stuff, like, that stuff don't last forever. And, like, it goes from trend to trend in the drill wave.
Yeah.
So I'm like, watch, like, once the Philly, you know, the Detroit to the Philly, and then that kind of comes up to New York, I'm like, first thing, like, next thing you know, in the next 6 months, you're going to have at least, like, 5 or 6 New York rappers just getting on Detroit beats.
That's
which I think is going to be tough.
though. I think that's dope, too, though. I think it's hard, you know what I'm saying? You got to think how long the rap world and the rap game use New York sound and use New York approach.
Right.
Like the metaphors, just all that type of shit, the whole everything. You know what I mean? So it's I think it's well overdue for New York artists to be able to sit back and let somebody else create and then they add on to it and be a part of it versus having to do all the legwork, doing all the creation. And, you know, we all take what they create and we add on to it. I think the roles reverse in a positive way, though. You know what I mean? So we just making it go. We all making it easier for each other grind. You know what I mean? So if we go out and get a certain sound popping and get that shit lit, we make it easier for other rappers to just go find a beat like that and rap on it. And the same shit gonna happen in the next few years. It's gonna be another city or another region to have their own sound. They gonna do the leg work, and then it's gonna be easy for us to just rap on the shit and make it work.
Right. That's an interesting way to look at it, too. I never thought about it like that because I think, like, right now people love, from a New York perspective, right? People love being like, oh, New York is taking, like, the Chicago sound or the UK sound or, you know, the Jersey sound with the club beats. But that's a different way to look at it, too, because it's like New York, like you said, New York had given so much to hip-hop.
30, 40 years of this shit.
Right.
They deserve to. That's like somebody, that's like a family member that take care of the entire family for his whole life. Eventually, somebody got to take care of him. You know what I'm saying? That's how I view it when it comes to New York and different vibes and different waves and different sounds and shit. They took care of the rap game for a long time. So now it's time for the rap game to take care of New York and make it easier on them.
I like that. I never really thought about it like that, too.
So I see it. I don't never look at shit like taking a sound or using a sound. I always look at it like embracing a sound. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I know I appreciate it.
Right. I feel like that's a nice note that you said there, too, because I feel like a lot of times people be like, oh, they taking this sound or whatever, but it's like really like, I don't think people ever be like, oh, I'm about to take this person's sound. It's just like, you know, you influence, like the same way like you could say you influenced by people that came before you, or like, you know, people be like, oh, Pharrell influenced me to sound like this, or, you know, so on and so Hove. You know, it's not so much that like, oh, I'm trying to take Hove shit or take Pharrell shit. It's just like, this is what inspired me.
Cause shit, if every other city and state rap on our shit, like our sound and beats, they helping us push that agenda. Motherfucker don't gotta do that. Yeah. They making it easier for the world to accept it. It make our job a whole lot easier, and at the same time, in the process of them making our job easier, we making theirs easy as well too. Right. You know what I'm saying? That shit just all rap and hip hop just one union. Whether we in sync or not, you know what I mean? Whether we all on the same page mentally, emotionally, anything, we still all in sync. This shit is one culture. It ain't as such as the Detroit, just the Detroit culture, just the Philly, just the Bay, just New York. We all one culture. We rap about the same shit. We all seen the same shit. We all done been involved in the same shit. You know what I mean? We all got the same goals, the same vision, same hustle. We all want money. We all want to take care of our family and make it up out this bitch.
Right.
It don't matter what hood you're trying to make it out of, as long as you're trying to make it up out of one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I think that's like the thing that like I feel like a lot of artists need to think about more too. Is like everybody like, it's like when you travel, you realize how similar people are to each other. Like it's the same way that you could travel from Detroit, you can go to, you know, maybe a hood in Brooklyn or the Bronx, and you'd be like, okay, it's not exactly the same, but like the people, y'all not so different than me.
We the same.
Yeah.
The same fucking shit, the same problems, bro. You know what I mean? You can be flat broke in motherfucking goddamn Australia. Or you can be flat broke on 6 Mile in Detroit. You still flat broke. You know what I mean? It don't matter where you at in the world if you got a dream. You can dream from anywhere. There ain't no rule book on having a dream. Right. You know what I mean? It don't work like that. God don't say, all right, well, yeah, you know, I'm going to bless you on your dream, but what you got to do is climb to the top of that roof, jump on a plane and you need to fly to Los Angeles because you only can dream from there. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's a great way to put it. So with you right now, so we got the project with Drama that's been out. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on that. Gangsta Grillz, man.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
That shit one of them bucket list moments. You know what I mean? That's that shit where it's like I grew up on the Gangsta Grillz, the whole shit, especially with him and Snowman. Like that shit raised me. You know what I mean? So even when I was a shorty then, I told myself, I'm gonna get a Gangsta Grillz. I'm doing some shit with Drama one day. And I had to make it happen. I had to bring that into fruition. It was one of those full circle moments. You know, I grinded for this. This is something that I wanted. I made it happen.
Now, my question is, like, would that tape have ever been possibly Rich Off Pines 4, or would you have wanted that to stay, like, its own separate thing at first? Like, what was your thought process going into it? Were you like, all right, let me make this Rich Off Pines 4 Gangsta Grillz, or, like, I'm going to do something completely...
Yeah, that's going to be a whole nother bag. You know what I'm saying? Rich Off Pints is its own entity. I strictly made those songs for Paint the City, for Gangsta Grillz.
Okay.
Even when I was picking them beats, you know, I'm listening to shit. I'm visioning Drama voice over on the certain beats and certain songs and shit. So yeah, I strictly the music I did for that was strictly for Paint the City. The other shit gonna be that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rich Off Pints 4, that's that.
That's tough, man. Congratulations on that. I love seeing artists who have, like, and I love the space that Drama's in right now, too, where he's, like, you know, obviously through the title, the creatorship really kind of, you know, you could tell it gave him that spark to kind of start doing more Gangsta Grillz again.
That shit going back up. He turned with this shit right now. I ain't gonna lie. I like seeing that, too.
Yo, I had saw, like, because when we were just talking about, like, you know, the rap game and how we're all the same right now, I saw, like, on your Twitter, like, a while ago, you said rap is like the WWE.
This shit is. This shit
Why do you feel like it's like the WWE, though?
Because there's a lot of, like, weirdo, fake-ass niggas in this shit, bro. Like, I done ran to so many niggas who just don't be they self, bro, like, in real life, dog. Like, even, you know, I watch niggas blow up. I watch niggas fall off. I watch niggas fall off way more than I watch turn up, you know what I'm saying? And the reason that happens is because niggas don't be they self. I be knowing some of these, I really know these niggas, bro. One moment a nigga is this way, the next time I see him, nigga walk. In real life, bro, niggas get to walking different, talking different. Everything about him, it's just like, oh, all right, okay, I understand. You in your wrestling bag right now. You Rey Mysterio right now. I get you for sure. You know what I mean? Like, it's that. Wrestling is a sport that's fake, that's made for people to feel as if it's real, but it's not. You get what I'm saying? That's the same thing rap is. It's a sport. It's a sport that's supposed to feel real, but in reality, it's not real. It's a locker room. You know what I mean? Niggas got costumes on, finishing moves. It's whole personas. Rappers got personas. Rappers literally one way in their house and they a whole nother way when they outside. It's rare to find somebody who they self, who really, this is who this person is. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, the only way you find out is if you see a nigga get into some bullshit. You know what I mean? You see a nigga get whooped on, or a nigga not stand on business height, then you find out. Or nigga paperwork come out, find a nigga told, oh, okay, you know, it's too many layers to peel back. So I look at rappers like I look at wrestlers. Not all rappers, but to me, majority of the rappers, I look at how I look at a nigga like Hulk Hogan. You know what I mean? At Homie Terry, when he leave the house, he Hulk Hogan. Yeah. It's hard to tell when a nigga's being they self. And I seen it, bro. Fuck me up, bro. I seen it. I seen a nigga be normal. And then in a matter of months, a nigga a blood or a crip, nigga got a different accent, bro. Nigga move different. Everything about a nigga is different. I don't respect that. I just lose respect. It's just like, damn, okay. Holmes was faking this whole time. Crazy.
Do you think it's also like a fame thing too? Like when, I don't know, not saying, well, like when certain people reach a level of fame, right? It can get to their head, obviously, and they become a different person too.
Well, that's two different things. You know, when you get to a certain type of financial status or you get fame, you supposed to change. You know, everybody have to change. You can't have the same mentality you had when you ain't had shit. You can't, the mentality you had when you ain't have shit cannot be the same mentality you got when you have a lot of shit. Right. You have to change. Everybody's supposed to change in a good way. You know what I mean? It's two different things. Like, I understand if a person has to change. I know I've changed certain ways. I'm a multi-millionaire now. I gotta be different. I gotta move different. I gotta think different. I gotta act different. But I've seen niggas take on an entire different new persona. Like on the weirdo side, on the wrestling side, that's two different things. It's not being yourself and changing is two different things.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Of course.
You can change and still be yourself.
Right.
I know I've changed, right? But the niggas I got love for, they still identify me as me. They still know that's Vezzo, that's bro.
Right.
That's how bro always been. With the exception of the changes he had to make because dude a multi-millionaire now.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's two different things. To change and be something you're not, you know?
Growth, essentially. Yeah. Like just because
change is growth.
Yeah.
Being something you're not, that's cap, that's fake. You're a wrestler. You Hulk Hogan. Don't start calling these niggas Hulk Hogan.
Just because you got it's like just because, you know, you with QC, you got the big QC chain, doesn't mean you still not the Vezzo everybody knew back in the
I'm the
day.
same nigga, bro. Ain't nothing changed. I've changed I changed in a growth way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't gotta pretend to be something that I'm not though. You know, unfortunately for me, I really lived my raps. I did. I don't want that to be idolized or nothing. Or I ain't using that as something else to brag on or no type of cool points. It's unfortunate that I had to live my raps. You know what I mean? I've been in prison. I've been shot folk, like, you know, all that shit happened for me. I ain't proud of that. But I'm not that person no more. So yes, I've changed. I've become smarter.
Right.
I'm not on that. I'm not doing that. I ain't selling no drugs. I don't fuck about. I ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still me. I'm not pretending to be something that I ain't. I am everything. If anything, I'm pretending to not be the person that they try to pretend to be. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm pretending to be a good guy. So I'm capped too. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretending to be a good stand-up, good citizen.
Right.
Deep down, I wasn't that for a long time. But, you know, it is what it is.
But that all comes with the growth of you and your career,
with growth.
too. Yeah.
Come with growth. I still can be identified as me, as myself.
Right.
My mama still see her little boy. You know what I'm saying? It's two different things. You know, it's just, I think that's a dangerous thing to do is to pretend to be something you're not. That's dangerous. You get a lot of, because if you pretending to be something you're not, all you got down pat is the look and the lingo. You ain't got the survivor's mentality. You got to, where you practicing that at? You get what I'm saying? Where you practicing that, knowing how to deal with this and deal with, you just practicing the way you walk, the way you talk, with your hands throw up when you represent whatever gang you done fake joint. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, it's two different things.
And we've seen a lot of, you know, instances like on the internet too of people who they try to be a certain way, and you know, because of social media, obviously, like let's say you say something about somebody, and then somebody from their side sees you with them, they post it on social media, and then you're not the same that you are online. And I think that's a big fault. That's a big thing about the internet too. Is like people could say whatever they want on the internet, but then you know, if you're young, you don't always realize that what you say on the internet translates to real life. And then until it happens to you, and then you like, oh wow, like my words and what I put out there into the world have like real world consequences.
Back. Absolutely, like real life consequence. It always circle back. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say that's just a dangerous game to pretend to be something that you're not. You know what I mean? It'll never end well.
Right.
Yeah.
Now with what type of space you in musically now, right? We got the Gangsta Grillz project out, but what are we working on right now? Rich Off Pints 4?
Actually, I'm working on some shit called Robin Season 3.
Okay, Robin
It's
Season.
another little series I had before I kind of turned up a little bit. You know, like my day one listeners and supporters, they know what's going on with that. So this bitch, one of them, is called Robin Season. It's the third installment. You know what I mean? And for me, robbing mean, you know, just not asking for shit, just taking what you want. I don't mean literally like robbing a nigga, but like, you know, can't nobody stop me from obtaining anything that I want. Can't nobody stop me from going after no dream, no crib, no car, no money, no position or nothing. I'm not asking questions. I only have to ask God for permission. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by robbing season. I'm grinding right now, and I'm not asking for anything. I'm going to take everything I want, no matter what it is. I'm gonna go grab that movie bag. I'm gonna keep grabbing that rap bag. I'm buying more real estate. I'm buying more houses, cars, put my family in better positions, put my team on. And I'm not asking nobody. I'm not asking nobody for no permission, for no help or no handout. I'm taking everything I want. And I have a robbing mentality in that sense. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's the grind time. So, robbing season. Right?
And you mentioned the movie, which was trending on, it was Amazon. It was trending on Amazon as well. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
And then we also got a show coming out that everybody already posted. I don't know if it's supposed to be a secret. It's all over Twitter at this point.
Yeah, it's called Diara from Detroit.
Diara from Detroit. I like that.
The show's so fire and dope. It's pretty much about real life situations, things that this woman been through, who found a way from out of Detroit. You know, found a way, made her way in Hollywood and filming, acting, directing, writing, and everything. You know, it's pretty much a lot of her trials and tribulations she went through growing up, but it got a different viewpoint on it. You know, she make light out of it, meaning it's a comedy. You know, so it's like real life shit that you know, you went through some fucked up shit that you was able to laugh about later on. Yeah. You know, it's one of those type of situations.
What's your role?
I play a guy named Stitch.
Stitch.
I'm like a hood doctor, you heard?
A hood doctor?
Yeah.
I like that.
In that bag, you know what I'm saying?
Did you have to audition for that or no?
No, I didn't.
They just called you up. They was like, we already know you perfect for this shit.
Pretty much, because I guess they must have seen some of the films that I already got out. Okay. You know what I mean? So I still had to work hard, though, on set. It wasn't no easy ride. It wasn't no favoritism or nothing like that. I still took the criticism and got critiqued in a positive way. I listened. I wasn't over-talking nobody, and I learned a lot from being on set. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I'm hoping for some more.
I was going to say, are you only in one episode of it then?
As of now, yeah.
Okay. We gonna hope that you get some more.
Inshallah.
Cause I like how you getting more into your acting bag too. Because it's also kind of going back to the growth conversations. Like, you was talking about how you was back then, everything you went through, and then obviously the music you make now, Robin season. It's like now the Robin season's like, I'm coming for everything. For the acting bag too.
Yeah, and I mean that, and I'm showing that with my actions. I mean that. You know what I'm saying? So, right. Yeah, I'm on that. I got love for the acting thing, so I'm jumping in that bag all year.
Because I was going to say, like, if you even look at, like, the artists who have become actors over time, or even producers like 50, or, you know, you look at Mary or Method Man or Cube, like, it's, like, really there is, like, a good market and a good history of artists.
It's a good space. That's that longevity, though.
Yeah.
You think about all the rappers that turn actors, they had the longest runs. Right. That's real longevity. You know what I'm saying? So... But I, you know, be honest, it ain't even that what I'm in it for, like longevity, to be an artist forever. I really have a passion for that. That's where my heart at. You know, I share same passion I share with same passion I have for music. I share with acting as well, and writing and executive producing films. I got 2 films out right now that I wrote and executive produced. So you know, that's what I like to do. That's what I love. Took my rap money and invest everything that I want to do.
That's fine, man. You know what I'm saying? Congrats on everything.
Appreciate that, brother.
So we got Robin season 3 on the way.
Yes, sir.
What else you got planned for the rest of this year?
Man, I got another film called Rideshare that we about to start filming, inshallah, in July. You know what I mean? Drop me and Baby Money. We got a project coming out.
A joint project?
Yeah, joint project. We ain't figured out the name yet, but the project recorded. It's already done.
I like that.
Done deal. You know, we just working, bro. We just grinding. We climbing. I got a juice bar, me and my old lady, we got a juice bar called Fresh and Press in Detroit. It's in Rochester, Michigan, actually. Okay. You know what I mean? All organic juices. Her heart really in that. She been doing this for over at least 7-8 years, consistently nonstop. So she finally was able to open up her own business and brick and mortar. So I'm focused on that. You know, her dreams is my dream. So you know, I'm gonna put everything I got going on, put it on the back burner until we get that up off the ground.
Word, man. So this project with you and Baby Money is coming this year, though?
It's coming this year, for sure, without a doubt.
I love that. Cause obviously, both on QC, both from Detroit.
Absolutely.
I feel like it only makes
right.
sense.
Yeah. We did that joint in, 3 days? Literally, no cap. You know, shout out to Wayno. Wayno a real hustler. Wayno be grinding. Wayno called me, listen, bro, I ain't trying to hear nothing you and Los talking about. I'm flying to Detroit. We're going to the studio. Let's get it. I got beats. I'm like, all right. His ass called me like, I'm here. Where the studio at? Pulled up, we got that project done. He sat every single day for 3 days straight and gave as much insight and input and ideas as he could. Like, You know, he put the same amount of work we put in. Wayno is an A&R with QC.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Wayno, man.
That's my brother right there. He's solid, real hustler.
Now, did you and Baby know each other prior to this?
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all were close like that?
We weren't like super close, but me and Los always had respect for each other. You know what I mean? Just mutual respect. And that's all you need to build any relationship is respect, you know, and understanding of one another.
Right.
You know.
Well, I can't wait for that project because I've been a big fan
bro.
of Baby Money for a while. Obviously, big fan of yours, man. So congrats on everything.
Thank
you know
you,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
I appreciate
New movie
that.
on the way. New project on the way too. New solo project.
on the
Freestyle now by the time y'all see this, so go run that up. Why the Laffy Taffy beat, by the way?
Man, I just want to do some crazy shit. I felt off the wall. I felt like whatever. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm about to just talk crazy on any beat. The most wildest shit I could think of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
I respect
I think
that,
that was
man.
hard.
Well, that's out now. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't people, we got a couple other QC freestyles out right now, so make sure you should go show them some love too. Shout out Gloss Up, shout out Lakia, shout out the whole QC family, shout out Wayno, shout out P, shout out everybody. Before we get out of here though, let the people know where they can follow you. Anything else you want to let the fans know? Now is the time to do it. This camera right here.
Go turn me up right now on all social media platforms. Icewear_Vezzo. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel too. Icewear Vezzo. Go watch my new movie, Tag the movie, out right now on Tubi, Amazon Prime, Google Play, everywhere. Go watch it. Let's get it. Big Ice, drink God. Yeah.
There you go. Well, make sure you go follow him. Go run up all the movies he has out now. Go run up all the projects he has out now. New project on the way. Baby Money collab project on the way. Go follow him. Go show him some love. Go show him support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time. Icewear Vezzo on the radar.
Get it.
We out. Bow. My God.
Appreciate you, dog.